especially in the computer engineering program, which is why I chose to come here. I think you should focus more on what you want to study and what type of program they have rather than like going to what school you want to go to. The one thing I wish I would have done was focus more on this school beforehand, because I was kind of like trying to apply to all schools and have like my best option. But I think you should like really focus on like one school you want to go to, like what program you want to get into. I've had a lot of good opportunities here. I've made connections with Google, Facebook, Cisco. We have a job fair coming up this week and hopefully make a lot more connections and get an internship for the summer.
Why do you suggest that students should focus on one school?
Because as you said, like, you know, they have all these prereqs and, you know, every school is different. So you kind of like waste time trying to do everything rather than like focusing on one. I probably would have transferred a lot sooner if I would have just focused here. So yeah, I think it's better to focus. And I think the recruiting, like contacting recruiters is like crucial and essential, because even when you apply to jobs, the person you go to is a recruiter. So getting used to like getting in contact with the recruiters, like probably something you should start doing. Because when you go to a job fair, you talk to the recruiter, not like the hiring manager.
Quick question for you guys: who's ready to transfer the next spring, like next year? Well, for this, who's applying?
Yeah, I think who's applying right now, right?
Yeah, who's applying starting October 1st, and you're going to hit submit by November 30th for next fall. Raise your hand high if you are.
Cool. So for those who are ready to, who's ready to apply, it's not that hard, just got everything submitted, but make sure you start writing all if you, especially if you apply for UC, start writing your personal statement stuff early, because I wrote mine like a day before, and I don't think it's really good. That's why I didn't get into UC, but it's cool. I love San Jose because it's more like environment you get into. Like, definitely go visit all the campus that you apply to, because before I apply, Andreas knows that I ask so many questions. I make so many comparisons, like, oh, but this program give me this much money, but this one have a better like student club, this one, that one. But it really all comes down to what you enjoy the most. Let me give you an example. Before I choose San Jose, I was compared to a Cal Poly. And then I was like, oh, I don't know which one's better, like, state school. And I was compared to one of the mechanical engineering club called SAE, Spartan Racing. It's like a Formula racing car. And I was like, oh, this one have a better ranking for that one. So at the end I was like, you know what, I'm just going to choose San Jose because it's closer to home. This is where I live in San Rafael. And I found out that after I got here, that it's not really what I thought. The program is not that organized. So sometimes you think, oh, this is what I'm coming for. Probably not as well. But I enjoy the environment and area, like being a city. I'm a city kind of person. Like being to the city, we're like 5 minutes away from downtown. If you're over 21, sometimes after study, you go grab a drink and come back study more. It's definitely really nice. Yeah, because I have a friend who goes to Cal Poly, and he said the nearest bar is 20-minute drive. So I was like, oh man, that sounds horrible. Yeah, but it really comes down to the environment, the campus environment you enjoy. So I'll definitely, what school you apply to, definitely go visit. Definitely go, be in there and look around, see how you like it. Because you might make a lot of comparison the school ranking, all this, all that, but it really boils down to what you made out of it. You